As in my last session, I had given an important question for the economics for second year students. So the many people asked me to assign a first year PUC economics important question for 4 months and 6 months. So today I am doing the video about the 4 months and 6 months important questions of the economics of the first year and for first PUC. In the part A, as it has two sections. In part A section, I have taken the statistics. The statistics in economics is the first chapter where 4 marks questions you need to study. And there are 2 questions you need to study. In these 2 questions, only one question will be arising for an exam. So, first question is, we are not as lucky as Aladdin in real life. Elaborate this statement. The second question is, the scarcity is the root of all the economic problems. Explain the statement. So in these 2 questions, any one question will be asked for an exam. So you need to study for 4 marks. Any one 2 questions also if you study, one question will be compulsory coming from this chapter. The second one is collection of data. The second chapter is collection of data. From the second chapter, collection of the data for 4 marks, the first question will be asked is, briefly explain sampling error, or write briefly about census and NSSO. And thirdly, what is random sampling? Explain briefly. So in these 3 questions, one question will be asked compulsory. So for 5 marks, the compulsory questions may be, there is one practical oriented question for 5 marks. Suppose if you are a research student and you are asked to conduct a sample survey about the midday meal program in a school, prepare a good questionnaire to support your survey. And many times this question has been asked. So if you study, it will be chapter number 3, the organization of data. In this 4 marks question, you need to study is, write a note on classification of the data. The second one is differentiate between the continuous and discrete variables. The third one is briefly explain the loss of information in a classified data. So if you study these 3 questions, any one question will be asked for an exam. Say 3 chapters there is no 6 marks questions for you. Only there will be 4 marks question or a 5 marks question. That the 5 marks question, only one practical or oriented question is being asked from these 3 chapters. You need to study that compulsory. So from chapter number 4, presentation of the data, in this chapter you will be getting for 6 marks. That is, explain the components of a table. That will be the first question. If they ask, no means they may ask the second question. Draw a bar diagram with the help of the following data, the production of cars of a company in different years. That is year and number of cars. That is 2011, 150. The same year and the same number of cars will be given for your exam. There will be no any changes as such. So if you practice, it will be a fine for you to get it out of 6 marks. 2012, 250, 2013, 180, 2014, 90, 2015, 300, 2016, 350. So if you want all these questions, I will be sending in the description the PDF link. You can copy them for the photo of these questions and you can study. And the another practical oriented question is coming from this chapter, that is presentation of the data, is that on the basis of the data you have collected regarding the participation of the women in your locality in the below mentioned categories, construct a pie chart. They may ask the pie chart. They give the pie chart figures and then ask you to draw a pie chart. Even this is being repeated many times for 5 marks. So this is up to 4th chapter. If you come to 5th chapter, the measures of central tendency. Here for 4 marks you may ask a problem. This is mainly concerned with the problem chapter. So for 4 marks you may ask to calculate an arithmetic mean from the following data. That is x and s values have been given. X value is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. S value is 5, 7, 9, 10, 8, 6, 5, 2. So if these 2 values are given, you need to find out the arithmetic mean, which may be asked for 4 marks. And the second question will be asked as, calculate a median from the following data. The weights are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and number of persons may be 3, 17, 24, 16, 8, 2. See, I am saying the question numbers also, that is x value, f value, the weights, the same numbers will be there in your exam. So you need to practice only this problem. It will help you for you to score out of what marks for 4 and 6 marks. Calculate the lower quadratic from the following data. That is x 22, 26, 14, 32, 18, 11, 35, 41, 12, 32. If you want me to explain these problems, so I will be sending the next video. If you ask me in the comment section, I need to explain the problems, I am ready to explain. Please send me if you need the answer need to be given for these questions. And from this presentation of the data for 6 months, you need to study the question, means you need to do the calculation. That is the problem you need to do for 6 marks, is that calculate the arithmetic mean by direct assume the mean method, step deviation method for the following data, that is 40, 50, 55, 78 and 58. Then the second question for the 6 marks will be asked is calculate the average marks of the following students using direct method and step deviation method. The marks may be 0 to 10, 0 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and number of students may be 5, 12, 15, 25, 8, then 50, 60 to 3, 60 to 72. So these questions may be asked for 6 marks. And the another question of the problem is that find the median of the following data. Then will be given the wages and number of workers information will be given. You need to calculate the median. And in the same way, the fourth question they may ask Q1, Q2, Q3. You need to calculate Q1, Q2, Q3 for the following data. The following data may be 15, 21, 26, 30, 40, 45, 50, 54, 60, 65 and 70. And this Q1, Q2 may be asked for the another digits also. One may be a Roman number and one may be odd numbers, that is 22, 26, 14, 30, 18, 11, 35, 41, 12 and 32. So from this presentation of the data you get for 5 marks also one question, that is as per recorded temperature for 2 hours in a day from 6 am to 6 pm, calculate the range and the median temperature of the day. So this is concerned to the presentation of the data from the 5th chapter. So in the next class I will be saying the important questions of the 6th and 7th chapter of part A of the economics. So please subscribe my channel and support me, and if you have any query you can please send me in the comment section. Thank you.